Hello. What is going down, my friends? Oh, yeah. You heard it. You heard it.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Deezus here, and this is Deezus and T-Money. Reel it in. We're reeling our lives in, kind of. It's a beautiful, actually, beautiful for me. I know you don't like
Yeah,
rainy.
you love this this darkening shit.
It's fucking nice and gloomy out. It's nice and wet.
Wet.
But now, it's the day after 420. We didn't record on 420. I was too sleepy last night.
I was too stoned.
Well, I had to do a 420 episode of Deezus Take the Reel anyways. Check that out. Favorite stoner movies. But
shameless self-promotions. Bam.
I mean, is it self-promotion if I'm promoting on my own
show?
On my own shit?
It's certainly not. But I just I like ragging on you.
Yeah. But yeah, Deezus here. T-Money's here.
What up?
We're just drinking some coffee, eating some fruit snacks. This will be fun because you just got back from a very fun, important trip, and then I have a fun, important trip next week coming up.
We're some busy motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're fucking. What are we doing right now?
We're lit. Oh, baby, we making moves.
We making moves out
baby.
here.
Oh, baby.
Like, your boys are busy, and we're doing some shit. And but before we get into the actual thing,
before we talk about the trips, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever revealed to you, but I've been thinking about this more often lately because I also met somebody who, so my backup career, if movie shit doesn't work out, and if I'm not able to return to school to finish my degree, so if those two things don't work out, I still need a career
copy machine repair guy.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
Fixing nothing. But, because bartender's not going to pay the bills forever.
No.
But you know what? You know what I'm going to do?
Hang on real quick before...
I'm dead serious about this, too. I'm real excited for what your reaction's going to be.
Okay, go for it.
What do you think I'm going to say?
No, just you bringing...
You won't guess.
You bringing up the idea that, servers, bartenders can't make it the rest of their life. I was like, what if there was a bar that, gave out medical insurance for their bartenders?
Hey, I think there are people that do make a living. There's this guy that's famous, and he does he goes around and speaks at events and stuff now. But this guy makes fucking 6 figures serving, 6 figures a year serving.
What?
And he says all the secrets.
I bet he's got
and all
some
that
crazy shit. Advice.
Yeah, no, he knows
the guy
and does
that,
speaking about making a career out of serving.
That's
it's
crazy.
Real interesting. But anyways, so I have a backup in place, and it's a legit career.
Mm-hmm.
They got benefits. It's not bad. It's not a bad gig. I'd totally be a fucking mailman. I'd 100% be a mailman. They got benefits.
Okay.
You just fucking drive around delivering mail. You put your headphones in, you can listen to music, listen to some podcasts while I fucking do my shit.
Get attacked by dogs, humped by squirrels.
Oh geez.
Trek it out in the snow because it's rain, sun.
If I start whenever I'm single, I can always live out my fantasy of fucking one of the ladies on my route.
Yeah, I'm visiting 32B today. Haven't slacked that ass in a minute.
I saw the youngest male person I've ever seen the other day. There's one of the male people that comes to Gailey's or for the Seville lofts or whatever.
Yeah.
This dude had to have been maybe 23. He looked my age. Fucking doing his mailman thing. But it's just I've never seen a mailman under 35,
Yeah.
But it's just hey, if I'm 28, I got a kid on the way, and I'm not busy doing movie stuff. I'm becoming a mailman. It's a government job. You get your fucking benefits and shit.
What, you want to be running mail out in LA?
Why not?
That sounds actually not.
Sounds kind of crazy.
Kind of last minute thing. While I figure some shit out.
But it's still a career. They get paid decently. They don't get paid crazy. Not crazy good or anything. But it's a step above, and it's consistent pay too.
Salary.
We're always for some reason gonna need mailmen. Even though I hate the mail system, I think it's pointless. Everything's fucking digital. But at the same time,
I feel like you just totally negated everything you just said by that. Fuck the mail system. No. It's pointless.
Well, I literally just said for some reason we're always going to need mail people because for some reason America wants to stick to mail. So, it's going to be around for a bit still. I'm just thinking
if email could figure out a better way to sort its shit, I guess I'd be down for something like that. But think about all the.
Well, we're still not to a time where everybody is technology savvy.
E-driven, yeah. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, you just reminded me of something.
About what?
Don't worry about it.
That's not shady at all. Okay. But yeah, so that's my backup. I don't know. Do you have a backup? I mean, because obviously I can still do podcasting stuff. Like, I met a guy. He's a podcaster. His name's Peter, host of We Got Five and shit. And he's a mailman. And I was like, oh shit. And we like had an interesting conversation about it.
I don't know. I feel like I'd probably still try to stick to the industry of some kind.
Well, you'll always be able to audition. And
No,
stuff,
not even like that. If like acting never like panned out, I would always still like want to like be a part of that industry. Like maybe like go to the production side or casting itself, not like performing. So.
Or take a couple more classes and be able to do your teaching. Or
even film. Yeah, I could like, there's a lot of routes that you can go with acting, which is why I love it so much. But I always feel like I'll want to act. So I'll feel like I'll always be there. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know. Mailman's an underrated gig. That's all I'm saying.
Well, speaking of acting, I'm just saying, like, you missed out on a hell of a good week, man.
Yeah, I was so jealous. I was like, Tyler's at home. He's out there doing his thing. Tyler went to LA, guys, for like fucking like 10 days.
Yeah, it's gone for
a long ass time.
Gone 11 days. Yep.
I got real lonely.
Sorry, dude. I was walking around naked. Did you do much of that?
Well, yeah. It was weird. I would like find myself like about to take a shower, and then I'd like go to close the door, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Nobody's here.
Is it also weird, like, when you stroll through the house naked and Lennie just stares at you, you're just like, please don't do that?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I still walk around naked even when y'all are home. Sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, what if somebody comes home? Like, I still walk around naked, but whatever.
Yeah, if it's like 2 a.m. and I like just got out of the shower, I don't really give a fuck about that towel. I usually just leave it. I'm just like, whatever. I'm strolling out here. I'm getting my glass of milk.
But yeah, no, I just kind of did my thing. It was very uneventful, but I was very jealous. I was just like, fuck. I mean, I know I'm going out there in July, in 2 months, 3, but still, I was just like, fuck. I just want to be out there doing shit.
Yeah.
So you got to do some fun stuff. So, you know, they go out there, they do their showcase stuff, but you guys also kind of do your own networking thing.
Oh, yeah.
And Team was out there making some moves. He was making some big moves.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed myself. I got to meet with a lot of good industry folks. I got to do what I love. Did a bunch of classes. Did a voiceover class. That was a lot of fun. I just pretty much yelled the whole time. It was the guy was awesome. His name is Bill Holmes. He's great. He's the voiceover doctor. Really great guy out in LA. If you're from LA and you listen to this, you should totally look up Bill Holmes, because like even like if you're not into voiceover, like he can get you interested in it, or he can like even like make you think about like trying new stuff, or even just like hanging out with them, because they're just great guys to chill with. All those guys over at the studio. That's always some shit we could do too. We could always do some freelancing and voiceover. Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Us two roll in, but we gotta like have like some good ass shit. I don't know, because like I don't know a lot about voiceover. Like I get the same process for auditioning. They just listen to your shit. You send off an MP4 or not MP4, an MP3 of your shit, and then they're like, okay, cool. Here's your callback. How cool that would be if we like did voiceover together. Yeah, just reading some shit. I met the guy that played Zim off of Invader Zim. Oh, no way. He was... Dude, there's a movie coming soon for it too. Like Invader Zim's back. That's fucking awesome. And he's the dude, and he was there, and he was like, and Zim. He did the voice. He liked his, yeah, that was a terrible impression of Invader Zim. Yeah, that was not good. But you know that squeaky shit. That's crazy. It was cool. He was a cool dude. Yeah. And then you also... got to meet with some big wigs. Honestly, shout out to CCM, because if your asses weren't there, I would have never got that opportunity. I got to sit down with the folks at, well, not the folks, but some folks over at ABC and NBC. Great folks. Really, just honestly good people. Like the conversation was fun. It was super light. And we just talked about life generally. We just like talked about LA and what it's like in this industry, and how we all support one another and love on one another. That's how we make it. It was really great. Like I had a great time talking to people. You know, it'd be you know where you would fit in over on, I think it's ABC right now, the Chicago world, because they have like Chicago Fire. That's NBC. Oh, that's NBC. But you met with NBC though too. I did, yeah. So NBC, because like they have like their own thing now. It's Chicago Fire, like branched out into like Chicago PD, Chicago Med, and Chicago Med. Like you could. What? Isn't the next one like Chicago Law now? Like Chicago Law. Is there another one coming? Dick Wolf, what's up, man? What you doing?
Hey.
It is Dick Wolf, right? That's Dick Wolf shit.
That's Law and Order.
No,
Does
no.
Dick Wolf do the Chicago stuff too?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
don't watch them.
Don't quote me. I don't know shit.
I don't watch them, but I don't know. Like, that seems like a world you could just like come in and it's like, You could pull off a firefighter look. I could see you being a firefighter.
The mustache.
Huh?
The mustache.
Oh yeah.
Just the mustache, baby.
Oh no. I'd say goatee Tyler would
Yeah.
be the way to go on this one, because you'd look a little bit older, but you'd still.
I don't know what they're gonna. I think they're gonna try to do something fancy for the show in the summer. I think they're gonna do something fancy for my face and Three Musketeers.
Fucking work some shit out with Dapper. They'll fucking like carve like straight razor shit up in your beard.
Wouldn't that be sick? But like, at the same time, my beard's not much right now. I need a little bit of TLC up in this motherfucker.
Start slapping some of that coconut oil on it that y'all been using.
I'm thinking about getting some beard oil, but I don't know anything good about beard oil. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
What topic? But yeah, Tyler got to do some cool shit.
And I got a great story. Well, no, wait, I already told you that the shit down in Venice with the heroin people and the guy that lost a toe. Good times, man. That was fun. I totally forgot I told you.
Venice.
Venice, bro. Shit.
Like no, man, I'm so jealous. You should try made up with T and Ryan.
Oh, damn. I totally forgot that they moved.
I'm gonna hit him up.
You totally. Oh my God, you're gonna get into some trouble. Oh,
dude,
damn.
Man, like, I'm fucking pumped because fucking Dre's coming with. Dre turns 21 next month. So like, Dre,
oh damn,
so Dre will be all set to fucking do shit. Like, me and Dre are gonna tear some shit up. Like, I mean, I'm going out to LA in July to make some moves as well. Visit Screen Junkies and do some comedy stuff and
just networking, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, we gonna get into some shit. I mean, especially with Dre, because Dre's like down for anything.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good ass time. But yeah,
dude, Ray's supposed to be out there that time too.
Really? For what?
Like late June, early July.
Oh, to visit
Casey,
or?
No. Because, Casey's actually from Seattle. Well, she goes to school in Denver, but she lives in Seattle. Anyways, no, not the point. Ray just got her shit submitted to a music video or something from a band that is going to shoot out in LA, but it's like apparently like a big deal and she's going to get paid well for it. So she might, I don't know. We'll see. That'd be really cool. I don't know if she's got it or not. Apparently the person that submitted it for her just submitted it today. So she's just seeing how that goes. So she might not even be here for Musketeers. So you guys would probably like cross paths.
Huh. Well, that'd be fun. That'd be dope. Fuck, where was I going? I was saying as soon as you get back, then I'm fucking leaving next week.
Yeah.
I conned my way into a gig at a film festival.
That was the best phone call. I was just like, where is this going? Like, I wasn't sure.
Dude, because it was literally like one of these things. Like, I remember I tweeted. There's a tweet. I retweeted it as soon as I got the gig too. Like, I made a tweet. Mm-hmm. It was from my Deezus Take the Real account, and I was just like, it was like a Morticia Adams, and she was like, had like the plotting fingers, and I was like, all right, I'm doing something. I'm sending a ballsy email right now. Has about a 10% chance, or I said 15% chance of actually working. But if it does, this could be big. And I tweeted that. Like, whenever I remember writing the email and everything, because I was high as balls. The email is kind of obnoxious. Like the first one that you've never proofread. I always have Tyler proofread my emails before sending out semi-professional ones. Mm-hmm. So who knows? I actually could read the email, but I don't really want to. That's not that exciting. But anyways, sent out an email to this film festival saying, hey, I know I won't get press accreditation to like properly cover the festival, but I was like, hey, it's your guys' first year. You might need some extra help. I listed out all my services and skills of things I could do, and I expected to like hear back for like to serve or bartend at like the parties or something. That's what I assumed, because I was like, yeah, I have 6 years of experience, blah blah blah. Because there's parties for each spotlight movie for each night or whatever, and I'll still be working those. But I just kind of tacked it on like at the very end of like my skills. I was just like, can do some sound. That's all I put. I didn't put anything specific. Nothing. I just put, I can do some sound. Well, again, email back from these people. At this point now, it was a week ago. Like this was last Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
And fucking like, hey, we might be able to work out a deal with you if you want to come work this, and then you'll get staff access to all the movies and shit going on during the festival whenever you're not working. And we worked it out, but I'll be helping manage sound and lights for for the parties and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
But you want to know what the funniest part is though?
What?
Because I don't know if I told you this part. The girl Talia is like, yeah, we're all, the team that you'll be working with, like my team and stuff, like we're all like, mainly on the event side and stuff. Like none of us are very tech savvy. Dude. And it's like, so they're gonna be looking at me for like tech stuff. And okay, like I'm not like I'm good. Like I'm above average when it comes to tech kind of stuff, So I mean, it's not like I don't know anything, but like they're looking at me to be like, aside from like the actual tech department, they're looking at me to be like the sound guy. I'm like, okay. So this could crash and burn. Nah, I don't think it will. It's no different. Like,
I definitely, I guess I zoned out when you told me that part because I didn't realize it was that kind of a deal. That's good luck. That's all I gotta say, bro.
I mean, the thing is, I'm literally just running sound for like parties, so it's just like music and PA systems and stuff. It's nothing that I don't already do. I thought just on a smaller level. No, I'm not like working on like the games or like the like Halloween experiences, like the horror
I thought they were gonna like have you run like cables and like doing like some like real production.
No,
work.
Like I'll be doing like mic checks and stuff, but
okay,
I'm not doing like. And I might run a board, but I'm not going to be doing like, no. Because they do have like an actual tech department.
That's what I thought they were like kind of tossing you into.
No, I'm still like with the events people, and it's mainly set up too. Like I won't actually be doing much during the actual party.
So that means
I just kind of have to hang around.
Party.
I get to party, and I totally fucking forgot until 2 days ago because I hit Tabby up. I was like, yo, you got any friends up in Portland? She was like, yeah. And then she was like, for what? And I was like, for weed. And she was like, Devon, it's Oregon. It's legal up in Oregon. I was like, oh, shit. It is legal up in Oregon. So like,
I thought you said illegal, and I was
no,
like,
it's legal.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can fucking just get my own weed whenever I get there. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
And then Overlook even yesterday for 420, like they were making tweets about that, like, hey, don't forget, like Oregon's weed friendly, and like posting all sorts of shit. So I'm jacked. But yeah, and then whenever I'm not doing the party stuff, I get to either attend the party myself, I can watch whatever movies I want, as long as I'm not working. Yeah.
Imagine like 50 years from now, like all this, if like, all the states are like totally wreck weed, and you're just like casually going home from a long day at work, and you stroll into just, a dispensary, and you're just chilling. And you got like your hands in your pockets, and like you're just sitting at the cash register waiting for him to like come check you out, or her to come check you out. It's just really casual, you take a phone call, you're just hanging out. Can't wait for a day like that in Missouri, man. That'd be nice.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Missouri just needs to get the fuck with it, man.
Missouri needs to get the fuck with it, like
across the boards.
Across the board. So, like with the new what was the gun law that they changed about carrying?
Open carry, baby. You could be a man 24/7.
And people are already taking advantage. There's these two guys that come in, and I refer to them as Brokeback Mountain.
Ah, you dick.
Because they are just like, they're fucking these cowboy dudes. They usually have matching flannel on. They both wear their boots. They both got their hats on. They have so many things dangling from them. Like, they are just straight up cowboys, and one of them just has his fucking gun just right there, has his dick out on the table, essentially, just like wapow. And they're kind of dicks. They suck, but whatever.
I just don't get how that's like cool.
Oh, it's not. But I saw probably the most Missouri thing I've ever seen yesterday.
Okay.
This lady fucking comes in, big old fat woman, and she's like got her boots on, and she's got sweatpants on, and then like a shirt. She's got the fucking gloves that don't have the fingers on them. The like fingerless leather gloves. She has her fucking gun strapped to the front of her fat. Like, it's literally on the front of her fucking stomach. Like, and it's not even like on a like holster. It's like a fucking like bathrobe like thing that she like pulled out and like put on. It's not even holstered. It's just fucking there on her fucking stomach. And I was just like, wow.
What the fuck?
I was speechless.
That's
She's just like,
nuts.
fuck with me. Fuck with me. It was fucking gross.
What the fuck, dude? That's funny.
Yeah, fucking, Yeah, Missouri just needs to get with it.
On obesity or gun control?
Both. Missouri needs to get shit together, just like you said, across the boards. Yeah, whatever. So I do have an iTunes review to read real quick.
Oh, who's it from?
It is from another podcast. It's the Film Roast podcast.
Ooh.
We've been talking on Twitter lately. We had some fun conversations the other day. Quick, what's your favorite Toy Story movie? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Number 2. Number 2 is the best one. But we were chatting about that. But they left me a nice little iTunes review. So let's go ahead and read that real quick. Title of the review: Deezus is legit. Hear that, y'all? Legit. So it says, Deezus loves movies just like the rest of us, but he is very eloquent with the way with what he says about film. I love that he does his research and actually comes to the podcast with talking points in mind. His guests are interesting and always provide a different view of the film world that I wouldn't have heard about otherwise. Awesome pod if you are a film fanatic like me. Thank you, ladies. That is a wonderful review. They have a really funny show too.
Good.
Their show, they talk about movies, but like neither one of them are like movie people, like like a reviewer, like any type. Like they're just like they're like the legit, like just everyday people that watch movies, and they like talk about everything like not movie related about the movie.
Yeah,
it was real funny. Like,
I will say this though about the comments they made about you being eloquent with like the way that you talk about film. I love it when you get into a conversation about film with somebody who's like, oh yeah, dude, I love film. I know all about it, but I actually know nothing about it, because you way outclass me like it's nobody's fucking business. But then like when somebody who like pretends to know what they're talking about and you just like score on them, I'm just like, ding, ding.
You'll like
ding.
kind of see their face like change a little bit. They're
wasn't ready for that. I just thought he was gonna say he liked the Avengers.
He wasn't ready.
But yeah, no. So that was really nice.
Yeah,
thanks
for the iTunes review, guys. Guys, make sure you get those iTunes reviews, 5 stars, and we'll read them here on the show. Yeah. Okay.
What?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot to catch up on since we've been gone, since you've been gone. But then I was like, you came home, and then it felt like you guys were gone like literally for a day.
I went catfishing. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. And then speak of cat, I let our cat get fat.
So fat, dude. The base of his tail is just like...
Lennie is so fucking solid right now, but he is so happy about it. Like, Lennie's so weird.
He was so pissed because like we were like, yeah, I'm fucking up with the food, and dude, he's just so tubby, man.
Like, he like thuds when you knock him over. Like, it's an audible like thud you hear on the ground. It is so fucking funny.
Man, our cat.
Dude, we were like at it. like I said, like the last like 3 days, like we were not having it. I was pissed at that motherfucker. It was pissing me off. It was like cabin fever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is me with a cat though, not another human being. We love this cat too much, guys.
Yeah, he's a little baby, just a little baby.
Reagan's the funniest. Like I'll be like here and like listening to what she like talks to her.
Dude, she sounds crazy. Like, she sounds really crazy when she talks to Lennie.
She's the early stages of an early cat lady, like, for sure. Yeah.
No, it's severe.
Come on, Lennie, let's go wash our faces and go to sleep. I was like, what? Nigga ain't washing shit.
Oh my god.
Or she'll just be like, Lennie, what the fuck? Why didn't you do these dishes? I'm just like, what? She
says the craziest shit. It's so funny.
So funny. And I'll talk about Lennie, like I won't say cat, and I'll just like talk about it, and then there's like, and then as soon as I say cat, they're like, oh, I thought you've been talking about a person this whole time. I was like, I mean, I have been.
He's pretty real.
He's pretty real.
He acts like a real person a lot, which is scary.
He does.
The faces, man. You could just see it.
Yeah, he's
got really good expressions.
He's very expressive. Yeah.
Yes.
He's really smart though too. Like, cause I yelled at him the other day. We talk way too much about this cat. So I fucking yell at him the other day. So I don't know if I told Ray this story. I don't know if I told you. Mm-hmm. But like, so I was off. So I had been feeding him like real early, like whenever I'd go to work, you know. Mm-hmm. So I was off. I slept in. Nigga's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So first off, he started doing the shit again where he headbutts his way into my room. And then he goes under my bed. So I won't know he's here. And then it's literally as soon as I put my feet on the ground, you hear ting, 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 ting come out from under the bed. I'm like, you motherfucker. And he's just like, he'll look up at me. He's just like, fucking go out there. But he's pissed because it's like 10 a.m. since I slept in. And he's just like, fucking give him his food. I come back in. I lay back down. And like an hour later, I get back up. I like go to grab some water. And you know, like whenever he wants more food, but like he knows that he's had food already.
Yeah.
But then there's like the meow he does when he acts like he hasn't had food.
Yeah.
He was like yelling at me. He was like, rah, rah, rah. And I go, motherfucker, I just fed you an hour ago. And I like kicked him. And he like, I like kicked him. He like slid across the wall.
Oh my God.
And then he was just like, he just fucking looks at me. He like does the thing where he like puffs his chest out at me. I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, you better go somewhere else. And then so he does. Rest of the day, he does not come near me like at all. I get a fucking cup of yogurt out.
Wait, did he bounce at you?
Huh?
Did he bounce at you?
No. He was just like laying in front of the fireplace and he like wouldn't move if I was in the room. But then so if I can get a cup of yogurt out, fucking nigga loves yogurt, guys. Like this cat loves fucking yogurt. It's weird. And I fucking open it up and I always like give him the top part, the lid. So like just a little bit of yogurt that's on the lid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been spoiling him since, you know, I was trying to be cool dad while everybody was gone. But he knew though, because he knew I was pissed at him. So he, like I opened it and I just looked at him. And he's just like staring me down, just like waiting for me. And he's just like, and then I was like, and then he fucking darts over and fucking ready for that lid. I was like, that's right. You know who runs this fucking house.
It sounded really abusive towards our cat, that whole story.
Okay, it wasn't a kick. It was like pushing him with my foot. Because I like do the thing where he like slides.
I feel like that's what abusive parents say in the courtroom. I got to like kick him. I just like pushed him over with my foot. No, I know what you mean though. He'll like get up underneath your feet and you're just like tink and he just plops over.
Yeah, he plops over and then you just like give him a little push.
Yeah. Rubbing his belly with your foot. And he's just like, oh, hey, bud. And then he gets all pissed and he's just like, okay, I'm done because you're touching me way too much.
He's like, oh, I'm all play now. It's time to play.
Oh, he gets so, like, okay, number one worst offender, Matt Murphy. He fucks with our cat way too hard, and then like 30 minutes later, his arms are like bleeding.
Remember, fucking Blaine was the worst of.
Oh my God, he was just
Blaine
like,
would fuck with him like
it hurts, but I like it. I'm just like, what do you mean? Stop, Blade! Stop fucking with my cat. Like he's done. He doesn't want to play anymore. Like I warned you, and like I was like, all right, if he gets you, like I don't feel bad.
I'll tell people, I'm like, yo, you gotta look out.
You can play, but like what? Like once he starts getting aggressive, like that's his stop at the end. That's the end of the train, man.
That's your stop. Better hop off now.
Ain't no coming back. It's one way from here, bitch. But yeah, our cat.
Yeah, our cat. So do you want to do our chucklefuckery?
Can we coffee break?
Yes. Let's do. Well, I mean, it won't be a break for you guys. Coffee, smoke, chucklefuckery. Here we come. Oh, sweet, sweet coffee. I always think of the episode of SpongeBob with the lady when they're selling the chocolates, which is one of the best episodes of SpongeBob ever. Chocolate! They're selling chocolate! And she's like, I remember chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. So I say that about coffee. And that's why I always say
sweet coffee.
That's why I say sweet, sweet for like everything. I'm like, sweet, sweet coffee. I do that at Gailey's whenever I pour my first cup of coffee because the first one's always the best. Because like at Gailey's, I don't have time to like fix a proper cup of coffee, you know, always. So it's like my first one is always perfect. And then after that, I just add another creamer to it and like fill it up. So it's never quite the same. But that first one, though, is so magical. I'm like, sweet, sweet coffee. Because, yeah, I started showing, I go to Gailey's pretty high now, too, in the mornings. And it's real funny because people can't tell the difference. They just think I'm real sleepy. That's like, oh, bless his heart. Like somebody the other day, I was taking their order and I asked them a question. I like kind of said a sentence like with no punctuation. I just like kind of said the sentence straight through. It was real weird delivery. And the lady is just like, oh, somebody hasn't had their second cup of coffee today. I was just like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's it. I was like, that's the one. You're not as big of a coffee fiend as I am, though.
No.
Like I tell
I
people,
just like caffeine in the form of black, beautiful coffee.
It's to the point I don't even care about the caffeine anymore. It tastes good. It feels nice and comfortable and warm.
Because your body's adjusted to the caffeine.
Yeah, which is bad.
Imagine going a week without caffeine.
I actually did not drink a lot of coffee while you guys were gone.
Interesting.
The whole time you were gone, I made 1 pot of coffee here. And then at Gailey's, I was drinking hot tea mainly. I did take a break from coffee for a bit, actually, which was good because my back was getting real achy. I think that's contributes to Old Man Taylor's back.
I mean, Old Man Taylor, everything?
Yeah.
Man, my back. Ooh, my fucking knees hurt today, dude. Oh, my gosh.
I did have a fucking 3-day stretch where my knee was fucked up because of my knee popping bullshit. I do it to myself, guys. Okay, so we're getting into Chucklefuckery, and the last Chucklefuckery, I assume you probably, I have the song ready. You probably don't have the prompt ready, do you?
I actually have a prompt ready. You may or may not like it.
Thank you.
Let's go with it.
I'm just happy that you have one ready.
No, I like to find it organically now. Ever since we did.
Oh yeah, we just
what
kind of stumble
happened to Amanda.
onto it. Yeah.
Yeah. So today, while we were talking about, I don't remember what we were talking about, but anyways, it spawned this idea. We have 2 open units in our apartment complex.
Yeah.
And I think we should write about our potential neighbors and our first welcome.
So just neighbors?
Neighbors. Just neighbors. That's a good one. I was just thinking about it. By the way, if you guys are looking for a better place to live because your rooming situation's shit or
I was going to tweet about that. I was going to be like, yeah, we want like
normal
cool people.
Yeah. We don't want fucking
some fucks.
Yeah, or some boogans.
I'm real glad that I'm glad that John's gone because now all the stray cats aren't coming around as much anymore.
Amen.
Fuck off. But yeah, so neighbors.
If Bobby came around more and let me pet him, maybe I'd feel a little bit worse. But the guy was a fucking asshole.
That's why I hate them all because none of them let you pet him. What's the point of?
I like Firefly. I feel bad for Firefly, but he took Firefly, so it's all good.
What's the point of having stray cats in your courtyard if you can't pet any of them? Fuck those motherfuckers.
All right. Anywho,
so yeah, neighbors will be the writing prompt.
Cool.
And the song, because the last writing prompt was inspired by Do What You Can't, the picture of Will Haynes that I shared with Tyler. And then I was saying how Will Haynes also does music. He does, because he raps, but he does kind of like, when Gambino does his spoken word sometimes.
Yes.
It's kind of like that. Will Haynes, he did a mixtape last summer, and it was his first one, and it was okay. It was all right. You could tell he was a YouTuber that was just oh, hey, look at my mixtape. The second one, though, The Rise, is legit. This is a pretty fire mixtape. And he has a song on there, and I compare myself to Will a lot. We have a lot of parallels. And he has a song called 2014, which I assume was a rough year for him. 2014 also happened to be a rough year for me. So I was like, that's kind of random. But so we're going to play the song by Will Haynes, 2014. And then writing prompt is neighbors.
I can't make it, I can't do it. She ain't with me, we've been through it.
She got to go, she got to go. She got to go, she got to go.
It ain't worth it, I'm too stupid. She ain't with me, I'm just lonely.
I got to know, I got to know. I got to know, I got to know.
I can't make it, I can't do it. If I'm lonely, I'll go through it.
I got to grow, I got to grow. I got to grow, I got to grow.
Where I'm from, they run up on you. They don't care, they love is honest. Where you from, they just neglect you. Where you from, they can't protect you. I know love like a warm blanket. My heart's torn like a sharp bracelet. If I'm gone, you can't replace me. When I'm on, they're not mistaken. I get going like a train station. I be flowing like a cold river. I be gone like a vacation. I keep holding like a caregiver. Where I'm from, they run up on you. They don't care, they love is honest. If I'm gone, you can't replace me. When I'm on, they're not mistaken.
I can make it, I can do this.
yes, I can do this. I've been waiting, I ain't losing. They got to know, they got to know. They got to know, they got to know. You can do it, you not stupid. You so fluid, you like moving. You got the flow, you got the flow. You got to go, you got to go. I can make it, I can do this. I've been living, I'll get through this. I've been patient, I can do this. I keep living, I keep doing. You were patient, you just knew me. You kept living, I kept losing. You can make it, you can do this. Just keep waiting, you'll get through it. Who? To this great universe, I know like nothing. You just fake, put it in reverse and be something. If you wanna grow, reduce yourself to one. If you really know how is any of this fun? Well.
I have to look up. I have to fact check real quick.
You have to fact check.
Yeah, it's intricate.
Mine's not. Mine's kind of shit. It's my turn to go first this week, I think. Right?
1 second. Let me finish my thought. I'm the worst. Just hang on 1 second. It's so good.
I know, it's always
it's
you.
So good.
Well, you never look at the time. I always do. I look at the time.
I don't.
So I kind of, because I like to end mine on a solid, just bam. So I'm always done like right when the song ends. Tyler's never done.
Forgive me.
Well, isn't the part of writing during a song is the length of the song, being your constraints?
No, it's just kind of like a filler for us to kind of do whatever. Helps the juices flow, but it's almost there. Just give me one second. I need to finish this sentence. Thank you.
Okay. Got Lennie in the room, loafed up.
Sincerely.
Why is he facing the other way too?
I don't know.
Lennie is literally looking in the opposite direction of us. It's kind of weird. Like he has his back to us.
It's like a nice kiss my ass.
Hey, you should be fucking happy. You ain't allowed in here. You know that. Damn, nigga, come on.
I'm done.
Damn.
What are you so upset about? You get so upset.
You just wrote for like another song's length.
Nah, actually, it was only like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Mine actually doesn't really fit it kind of fits the song. But
mine doesn't fit the song at all. I was just kind of feeling something. I went for it.
Yeah, I think yours is probably better, so I'll read first.
Okay.
That's usually how I do it. I'm like, whose is going to be better? And we'll put that one
Let's figure out it on the time.
Okay, so here goes mine. Got neighbors. In and out, all these neighbors coming and going. Apartment 2, we got a couple with a crazy sex life. These walls are fucking thin. Apartment 3, we got two 20-something hairstylists. Grind during the day, party all night, my kind of girls. Everything changes and some things don't. Same things, different faces. Y'all down for some Monopoly?
Nice.
We love old people games, guys. Monopoly's when you see Tyler's true colors. I want to do like a live stream of us playing Monopoly one day.
Let's do it after the show, so that way I get a wicked mustache and I can shave my face. It'd be gross.
Fun fact.
Yes.
Whenever we were back home for Casey's wedding, and I thought we were gonna play some fucking Monopoly, and I had my recorder, and I was gonna record it without you knowing, so that way the people could hear. Car salesman Tyler.
Hey, I'm gonna make you a deal, man.
You don't want to hear those words when we're playing Monopoly. So, little inside joke, but yeah. So that's all I got.
All right.
T-Money.
All right, you ready? Okay, so this is neighbors, but I need everybody to do me a favor. Think, because I'm not going to be able to nail it, but I'm going to try it. Think of your best Ron Swanson impression. Here we go, folks. Dear Denise, this is your neighbor in 204. I would like to bring to your attention that most people have responsibilities in the AM. That being said, the late night sexcapades must cease. I can only take so much more of Chris Brown's X album. Yes, I know he's incredible, and your favorite song to climax to is Fine China, which is understandable seeing as though that's one nasty beat. Sincerely, 204. P.S. I hope your mother is feeling better.
That's actually fucking awesome.
I was just feeling it.
I know. Yes, I know. That is a sick beat. Oh, that was fucking good. I like that.
Thank you.
Angry letter. I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Well, because you even said beforehand, you're like, oh yeah, what if it's the neighbors our first time?
At first I was thinking, like a welcome
like
letter. And then I was like, nobody does welcome letters. They go over with a fucking beer. I'm going to write an angry passive-aggressive note to stop the fucking.
I love how both of ours
involve sex.
The neighbors having loud sex. What the fuck?
Right.
That's kind of funny. One of those times when we're just in sync. I
guess we ain't on sync.
We on sync. On sync, motherfucker.
Oh,
what's our final thought for this episode?
My final thought is go spread some love, y'all. World needs it right now.
Gay.
That's in sync.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Go smoke some weed.
Yeah. Just enjoy life, man. Don't take it too seriously. Like, summer's almost here. Like, we get time to relax. Like, just do your thing. Finish out your schooling, whatever you're working on right now. Just finish it strong, and then just get some time for yourself.
I actually do want to elaborate on that actually real quick. So while all this is, the stuff going on, oh no, pull up Twitter on your phone real quick.
I can't.
Is it still? Shit.
Deleted my Twitter.
I can pull it up on my laptop. Okay, so with all the shit going down with the film festival, like I said.
Yes.
And I haven't really talked to my dad since we got into our screaming match. And so I haven't really talked to him, but Mindy was texting me the other day. And Mindy will randomly sometimes will send me my horoscope.
Yes.
And she sent one and I was just like, how is this so accurate? It's fucking freaky. But at the same time, I was like, nah, fuck you, horoscope. Let me find it. I'm pulling it up on Twitter right now. This was from the 18th. I am a Gemini, guys, and everybody knows this very well. I'm a very stereotypical Gemini. Gemini horoscope for April 18th. You are a little too focused on your work, career, or the daily grind at the moment. There is money coming, but you are acting like you are terrified the world will come to a halt if your fingers are sworn down to the nubs. Take a break, would you? And I was like...
That rings a lot of truths to me, but I agree with the tweet below. No, man.
Yeah, and then my tweet with it was, but nah, fam, can't stop, won't stop grinding. That's so weird, because I can't remember who I was talking to. It was on a podcast episode, and I said, I have this, I do have this fear that, if I'm not constantly, either recording or editing or promoting on Twitter or something, I'm always scared, if I stop, that, that's it, or the momentum's going to shift.
How do you think it feels to be, somewhat of an actor at this point in their life? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
It's just, but at the same time, I am going to treat this trip up to Oregon as a little mini vacay, too,
and that's how I took in LA. On the days that I wasn't doing nothing or I wasn't focused, I was enjoying what I had in front of me, man. And that was LA, and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. So I soaked it all in, the culture, everything.
Yeah, because
I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing my thing, and I'll still be working pretty hard. I'm gonna be tweeting a lot from the thing, but at the same time, I'm getting out of fucking Missouri for a bit, watch some movies.
You're gonna come back so rejuvenated,
rejuvenated. But I can't wait for the LA trip. LA, I might do without my phone. Honestly, I might take a complete break. Whenever I go out there. Because whenever I did that for fucking New Orleans, I wasn't on my phone for New Orleans, at all. I left my phone in my bag.
I texted you. I was like, are you alive? Because I didn't hear a damn thing from you.
It was so fucking liberating. It felt so good.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest sensation, with no phone.
Dude, so real quick, back to LA. The coolest advice I was given, just as a helpful tip or something to do for fun, they one of the panelists for one of the panels, they said, when you move to an area or if you just need something fresh in your life, if you feel like you're lost or something, literally turn off your phone, leave it at home, climb into your car and drive until you are completely lost. You have no idea where you are and you're fucked, and then find your way home. And it'll teach you a lot about yourself and the strength for you to pursue on. And I kind of want to try it. But not in Springfield, though.
No, Springfield, it's too easy. Like, you can't get lost in Springfield, really. It's a fucking giant grid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it has to be somewhere else where you can, like, actually get lost. But no, like, I mean, it makes sense because, I mean, your mind is literally not on anything else, and you're just kind of, but it's also, like, working your brain, though, too, because you're, like, trying to figure shit out.
Yep.
Because it's, like, it's a weird thing. Like, I think I'm very resourceful, you know, as far as, like, if I'm in a situation or something, like, I remain fairly calm and stuff like that. I feel like I'm a pretty resourceful guy. I sometimes get, like, a little rush out of it. Like, ooh, how am I going to get myself out of this one? Like, I know that sounds fucking
That sounds
weird
unhealthy.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to, like, get myself kidnapped or something. Be
How am I
like,
gonna-
what do I do now?
now?
But at the same time, like, I was just like whenever whenever I locked my fucking keys in my car, and it was like, and I was on a fucking time limit because I was supposed to be coming home. I was getting a part for my laptop to do a YouTube video, and it was a live event that I had scheduled already.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit, like, and it was ironic that it was because I was out trying to get this part for the video, and then I fucking locked my keys in, and I was like, okay, so I'm on a time limit, and I need to fucking figure out how to get inside this fucking car. And we did it, but I don't know. Not saying I enjoyed being in that situation. It was just also very funny. I don't know. But yeah, back to the final thought. Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Stop working so hard. Enjoy some shit. I'm gonna go watch some movies tonight.
Gotta
I'm
enjoy
excited.
the little things. What rule is that in Zombieland?
Huh?
What rule is that? 23?
I think
Rule 23.
something like that.
Enjoy the little things.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you don't get to enjoy the little things tonight. You gotta work. Yeah, that'll go ahead and close out this episode of Deezus and T-Money Reel It In. T-Money, do you have anything?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just always follow me on Instagram, man, at the misunderstood madman, or _ madman, excuse me. You could try to find me on Twitter, but good luck.
It's still there.
It's not.
No, it is still there. 'Cause I
It
still
doesn't
tag
exist.
it. I still tag it in things for no reason.
Don't waste your time, folks. It's a joke.
Because I want you to, like, re-download it and open it and have just a shit ton of notifications.
I'm okay.
But and as always, you can find me on Twitter at Deezus12. Follow the podcast on Twitter as well at DeezusTTReal. Follow me on Instagram, Deezus.12. Yeah, but that'll go ahead and do it. Guys, I have a lot of horror stuff coming up, a random horror block. You got horror author Tim Miller is this week's up-and-coming Deezus Take the Real guest, followed by my Overlook Film Festival coverage, and then closing it out will be with Nolan Dean, a fellow creator out there. So that's all we got. Stay street. Keep it sleazy.
Or easy. Breezy.
I told a table yesterday, I was like, hey, take it sleazy. And they I said it without, I didn't change my face or nothing. They thought it was funny. I was like, hey, take it sleazy.
Nice, man. I tell people that too, but I'm like, take it easy or sleazy, however you like it.
Oh, yeah, I like it sleazy.
Or easy. I mean, it's kind of like both, right? If you think about it. No? Maybe not.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Terrible plugs.
Bye, guys. Let me just pause this shit real quick. Thank you guys once again for listening to Deezus Take the Real. New episodes every Tuesday. If you like what you're listening to, make sure you're following along on Twitter at DeezusTTReal. Retweet and share with all your homies. iTunes reviews, 5-star reviews, get you a shout out on the show. And make sure you stay tuned after the music for a little pre-show banter. Thank you very much. Now back to the dope music.
Can we start being like Michael and Hutch and start calling each other Papa?
Ew.
Hey, Papa.
Papa's even worse than daddy. Because Papa means, that's old country dads. Fucking some life on the prairie bullshit. Papa.
Papa?
Papa.
Little Timmy's out past the well and he's stuck. I
Do
don't
you
know.
have supper prepared, Papa?
Did you get the rabbit today, Papa? We've been starving for 3 straight solid weeks now. We need you. We need you, Papa. Papa.
Papa, Can you hear me? Okay, I think
What the fuck?
we can actually start.
Okay, cool.